All right, let's talk about TikTok. Yeah, that TikTok, and the whole drama it's been through in the US. It's been years of back and forth, but now it looks like we're finally heading towards some sort of conclusion. Actually, things got real serious when Biden signed that executive order back on January 19th, effectively forcing ByteDance to sell TikTok or, well, face the consequences. Like it's the ultimate do or die scenario, right? But the crazy timing? Gee, just one day later, on January 20th, Trump steps back into office. So it's kind of like, wow, this timing is insane. I mean, this whole TikTok thing isn't just about some Chinese company trying to go global and hitting a few bumps. No, it's way bigger than that. TikTok is massive. Like, we're talking about an app so influential that its challenges have basically turned into a case study for every Chinese company dreaming of making waves overseas. A century ago, the phrase free trade might have sounded like an open invitation. But now, TikTok's story is like every entrepreneur's worst nightmare, getting booted out just as you're killing it. Trump's stance on TikTok is, how do I put it, super vague. Like back in 2020, it was his administration that first came for TikTok with an executive order. But now, people change, right? Trump 2.0 isn't exactly the same guy as Trump 1.0. Oh, and Mar-a-Lago? That's basically turned into like this tech power broker hub. First, it's Tim Cook, then Zuckerberg, and then, get this, TikTok CEO Shou Chu gets invited. Jeff Bezos? The Netflix CEO? Yup, still waiting in line. The foreign press went nuts over this guest list. Trump even admitted, kind of in a roundabout way, that TikTok played a role in helping him connect with younger voters. Like he said there was this poll showing he was down 30 points, but somehow ended up leading by 35 to 36 points among younger folks. So yeah, he's got this soft spot for TikTok. But does that translate to action? Yeah, hard to say. Anyway, Biden's ban kicks in like right before Trump takes office. Even though Trump might have been saying, oh, we need to protect market competition, or we gotta stand for free speech, the ban's already in motion. But TikTok's not going down without a fight. Remember March 2024? That's when TikTok launched its epic pop-up resistance. Like every TikTok user in the US, we're talking 170 million people, got this notification asking them to call their representatives to stand up for free speech. Some Congress members' phones didn't stop ringing for days. Wild stuff. So let's break it down. TikTok isn't just big, it's huge. It's ByteDance's crown jewel. Sure, Douyin has about 700 million daily active users, but TikTok? Over a billion, and still growing. And money? Oh man, TikTok's raking it in. In 2023, ByteDance revenue hit $120 billion, up 40% year over year, thanks largely to TikTok. In the US alone, TikTok made a cool $16 billion, and that's before counting TikTok Shop. But yeah, making that much green in the US? Back in August 2020, Trump drops not one but two executive orders targeting TikTok. One's about banning it outright, the other forces ByteDance to sell its US operations. The reason? Classic national security concerns. China fired back quick, amending its export restrictions to include TikTok's algorithm. Plus, the Chinese Foreign Ministry didn't mince words, calling the US tactics straight-up robbery. TikTok, they loitered up. They said, okay, we'll play by your rules, and sued the Trump administration, citing free speech under the First Amendment. And get this, just hours before the ban was supposed to go live, a federal court in DC blocked it. First gate cleared, but not for long. So, after the executive orders hit a wall, US states got in on the action. By 2023, 34 states had banned TikTok on government devices, and Montana even tried banning it statewide. TikTok's response? Let's sue the states. And guess what? They won again. But the state's noise gave the White House enough ammo to double down. Enter Project Texas, where TikTok stored all US user data on Oracle servers. They even set up a separate US data security division with its own board of directors. Seemed like a solid move. Even Biden's re-election campaign started using TikTok by February 2024. Then bam, Congress enters the chat. By early 2024, a bipartisan bill comes out of nowhere. Either ban TikTok or force a sale. The speed was insane. The House passed it, then the Senate, and Biden signed it all in under a month. Like wow, they were on a mission. The reasons? Oh, same old, national security, data privacy. TikTok became a scapegoat for losing the information war. TikTok's pulling out all the stops, appealing to the Supreme Court to block the ban. But this is like next level stuff. It's not just executive orders anymore. We're talking about laws passed by both parties. Overturning that? Yeah, good luck. This guy's like a real-life poker genius who made billions betting on markets, and apparently TikTok. His firm, Susquehanna, owns a 15% stake in ByteDance, worth over $40 billion. He's also a major Republican donor, which means he's got some pull. Love him or hate him, Trump's relationship with TikTok is complicated. He's been banned by other platforms before, so he gets the appeal of having TikTok around. Plus, it's a useful tool for his campaigns. But whether he'll actually go all in to save TikTok? TBD. Look, TikTok's not just about goofy dances. It's a lifeline for millions of Americans, businesses, creators, you name it. Especially minorities like Black and Latino communities, who've turned TikTok into a platform for both economic opportunity and social expression. Here's the thing, TikTok isn't just fighting for itself. It's paving the way for every other company trying to go global in a world where, let's face it, borders are still a thing. If TikTok can punch through, it opens doors for others. But if it falls, yeah, that's gonna send a pretty clear message. So what's next? We wait for the Supreme Court. And in the meantime, well, let's see how this saga unfolds.